Despite Real Madrid beating Barcelona 2-1 and moving 5 points clear at the top of La Liga, Vinicius Jr. has cast doubt over his future at the Bernabeu.
I'm very happy here. I've got a contract which expires in 2027 and I'll be happy to renew it as soon as possible. I'm very happy here. I'm surrounded by the best players in the...
Well, look, I think a lot of it has to do with respect. He feels that he is not being respected by his new head coach, Xabi Alonso. Look, ever since
racial abuse, alleged racist abuse.
He's so contradicting, right? How can he sit there, Jose Mourinho, and tell him about...
World football was left stunned this week as Real Madrid superstar Vinicius Jr. broke down in tears following a controversial decision by Uefa that sent shockwaves across the sport. The Brazilian winger, known for his electrifying pace and fearless attacking play, struggled to contain his emotions as the reality of the verdict sank in. The decision that changed everything. UEFA's ruling, announced after days of speculation, centered on disciplinary action stemming from a heated Champions League clash. While details of the internal review had remained tightly guarded, the final announcement delivered a heavy blow. Sanctions handed down were widely viewed as severe, igniting debate among fans, pundits, and former players alike. For Vinicius, the decision felt deeply personal. Eyewitnesses described the 23-year-old collapsing to the turf during training after being informed of the outcome. Moments later, cameras captured him wiping tears away as teammates gathered around in support. It was a rare glimpse of vulnerability from a player often defined by flair, confidence, and resilience under pressure. A player under the spotlight. Vinicius Jr. has become one of the faces of modern football. Since joining Real Madrid CF from CR Flamengo, he has evolved into a decisive match winner on the biggest stages. His performances in the UEFA Champions League have cemented his reputation as one of Europe's elite attackers. But with stardom comes scrutiny. Over the past 2 seasons, Vinicius has frequently found himself at the center of intense physical battles and emotional confrontations on the pitch. Critics argue his passionate reactions sometimes escalate tensions. Supporters insist he is unfairly targeted and often fails to receive adequate protection from officials. This latest UEFA decision has reignited that debate. Emotional fallout. Those close to the player say the tears were not simply about the punishment itself, but about what it represents. Vinicius has spoken openly in the past about the psychological toll of constant pressure, online abuse, and hostile atmospheres in away stadiums. For a player who thrives on joy, dancing after goals, smiling through challenges, the emotional breakdown struck a chord with millions watching around the world. Social media exploded within minutes. Teammates past and present posted messages of solidarity. Brazilian legends voiced their support. Even rival fans acknowledged the human side of the moment. Real Madrid's response. Inside the Real Madrid camp, unity has been the immediate response. Manager Carlo Ancelotti reportedly held private talks with the winger, emphasizing the club's full backing. Real Madrid issued a carefully worded statement expressing disappointment with the outcome, while reaffirming their commitment to supporting their player both professionally and personally. The Santiago Bernabeu crowd is expected to deliver a powerful show of support in the next home fixture. If history is any guide, adversity often fuels both the club and its star winger. A turning point? Moments like this can define careers. Football history is filled with players who transformed controversy into motivation. Vinicius now stands at a crossroads, burdened by emotion, yet driven by immense talent and determination. At just 23, his journey is far from complete. Those who know him best insist that the tears were not a sign of weakness, but of passion. Passion for the game, passion for fairness, passion for representing his club and country at the highest level. World football may have been shocked by UEFA's decision, but if there is one certainty, it is this: Vinicius Jr. will respond the only way he knows how, on the pitch. And when he does, the world will be watching.